Hi, I'm Adrianne Murphy and I'm here in Roscommon. I'm joined by two girls who have come from the Ukraine because of the war. So they have had to come to Ireland and they're trying to make a life here for themselves, but they're hoping to go back. I'm joined by Olena Kuzhildna and Irina Ilyna.
Yeah.
Got that right. Now, I'm going to start with you, Irina, and I'm going to ask you to share a little bit of your life before the war and how things were in the Ukraine for you. Was it, I suppose, a normal life like everyone?
I think I had a really wonderful life. I have my family, my house, my business.
Yeah.
Everything will be all right. But it all changed in one moment.
Yes.
Really. And we must to pack all our life into one suitcase and leave.
Yes. And you're leaving family and friends. Did you have any members of your family that had to sign up and fight in the war?
Yes, we all have.
Yes.
Somebody
You all have
in the
somebody
army.
that you
Yes,
know.
they are still fighting in
Friends
the
and
army.
family.
Thanks God for myself, for example. Sorry, I'm waiting.
Oh yes.
They all are still alive, but almost in every family you will find a family which lost already some of the neighbors or members of family or relatives or close people. Now it's our reality after 2 years.
Yes. And then when it was all so sudden and you had to pack up and leave.
Yeah.
What made you decide on Ireland? I'll go with you first, Olena.
Yeah, thank you. So I was staying at my homeland for 7 months. Hope is the biggest thing and the hardest one, because you can realize that you need to go, that you need to leave country right now. So we are still hoping that it's nightmare and it will stop in 1 second or one night. And today we are absolutely sure that it always will stop.
Yes.
That's why it was so long. But for myself, I'm living in the center of the country, so it was not safe, but more or less we have more time before missiles will come to our region,
Yes.
Missiles or rockets or drones even. And in my city, it's one of the biggest dams in Europe even. It's 16 kilometers. So our city is a strategic place because we have plenty of water and a bridge. And the Russians tried to bomb it 3 times. It was very loud, and once it was successful and a half, because on this bridge we have a railway station, and all the people who were at that time on this railway station is very small, but they died. And they destroyed the part of this bridge, so the car. So it was awful. If let's imagine that train is going right now, so it means all people will be dead in like metal box, because it's deep water. If you have a dam, it's really deep, and it was for me last time, and I said I can't do this anymore. I need to be in a safe place.
So safe place became Ireland. But what was that? What was your decision? How did you make that decision?
I've heard so many great things about Ireland, but the most important, my cousin is in the United States, and she said definitely if you are choosing the country, choose the island. Of course, language is important. We learned English in school, but kind people, hospitality, it's in all the books, in all the articles, everybody's saying about this. You are very proud people, and this is important. And you understand us about your history, so it's so similar to us, how to protect your freedom. So I was hoping that if you will come here, you will understand us, and it was true.
Yes. And what about you, Irina?
It's a little similar like Ilina. I really almost didn't choose, because the main reason for me why I'm here is English. And it's far from war.
Far from the war, yes. But not too far that you can get home. But you need to. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Or also family members. Have you had family members come to join you then?
Yes, I invite my family. It was the biggest, not biggest, sorry. It was one of the explosions in the center of my city. They destroyed a hotel just in the center of the city. And my sister-in-law, she called me in the morning. She said, Lena, please help us because we can't do this anymore. And for example, in my nephew's school, there is no shelter. The nearest one is 15 minutes to go. So every ear alarm, they need to stand up and to go 15 minutes to the nearest shelter. So all the children are under pressure, I think so. And it's not normal. You're all the time hearing and listening to the ear alarm. It could be from 5 times a day till the max was 12. So it can be during daytime or nighttime. So it's not normal life.
No.
You can accept and adapt it, but it's not normal.
And I'm sure it's so frightening, Irina. I mean, this is something you're not used to. You're having a peaceful life. I mean, here we are sitting here in Roscommon town and everything's fine. And, you know, you just imagine, I'm just trying to think, a bomb just goes down. And all of a sudden it's run, you know, electrics go out, water stop. It's just frightening to think. You know, you're getting teary-eyed. I'm about to get teary-eyed myself. It's just frightening to think you had to go through that. And you actually have a daughter that.
Yes.
So your situation would have been different then. You're having to try to look after this child as well throughout the whole thing. So did you both come over then together?
We come here with my daughter.
Yes.
And later I pick up my mother from Ukraine.
Right.
We live in the first days when war only started. But my mother more than 1 year stayed in my house.
So it's
still
a
occupied
stress.
territory.
Yes, the stress of that for you, knowing your mum's still there with
it
what's
was
going
very
on.
scary and it was very difficult to organize the travel from this territory here. It was more than 9 days.
Wow.
She lived from 5 countries.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, and
Because it's Russian territory, they are accepted like a Russian territory, that's why.
only Russia.
Yes.
We don't have any choice, any ways to
So this is the only way you can get through.
Yeah, like around. It looks like around.
Around. Oh my
It's
goodness.
very hard, not only physically but
Yes,
emotionally,
definitely.
because you must speak with these people who fight you.
Yes, of course.
It's enemies.
Yes. And
And you need to smile.
trying to get, and you're trying to get through and relying on their sense of goodness in some way to let you through.
Now my mother here
Yes.
with us, and we're so happy
That's great,
that
thank
we
goodness.
all in a safe place.
And you have your sister here now. as
Sister-in-law,
well.
my nephew, yes, my brother and my eldest nephew are still in Ukraine because of age. They can't come, so it's against law. So we are praying and hoping still, and
Yes.
still it's
Please God.
not so easy.
I know I'd say, it must be dreadfully stressful. One thing I wanted to say then, you get to Ireland, you're at Dublin Airport or whatever. Where are you placed then? What happened then? Perhaps, do you want to answer that, Olena? And then how did you... Okay, Irina.
It doesn't matter, yeah.
Similar.
Similar stories,
We came in
okay.
there, yeah.
Yeah.
Well then, Irina, how did you decide on Roscommon? Or is that you taken out of
We
your
really
hands?
didn't have choice
Right.
because it's accommodation we give from government.
Yeah.
This organization what helps Ukrainians.
Right, yes.
So we come here by bus.
So
Together.
The point is that you are coming to airport, then some volunteers or somebody helps you. So you are saying that I came for temporary protection and they need a house or something, and volunteers take you to the city west. It's like it's not a cabin, it's hotel actually, yeah. So you get your temporary protection only there, and you're waiting just in a big hall or room on the chairs. So you spend in one night. It was my experience.
We sleep on the chairs.
And the main rule, you need to take 4 chairs because I'm long enough, you know. so you can sleep a little, and after that, but it's only one night, and then you have like a piece of paper where they decide you are going to Roscommon. It's not our decision. They're not asking. They just give you your location.
Right.
Where's the empty spaces for? I mean, so many people came.
Yes.
So they try to
And then,
organize.
where do you go? Where were you put in Roscommon to begin with? At the start, when you arrived first in Roscommon, were you put in a safe house or were you given your own accommodation?
No, we were in accommodation with.
But it was cabin. So it's been the hotel. It was closed before,
Yes.
and now it's Lion Harris is the owner. So it's I know that it's only part of hotel. It was bigger before, as I know. So it's like 20 rooms or something.
But it was opened to facilitate you on a temporary
Only for
basis.
Ukrainians, only for Ukraine, because it was closed before and we were the first who came in.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Now, so you're here now. How have you been adjusting to life here in Ireland? I know because I'm with Ros FM and you did a fantastic program. Absolutely, my goodness. Definitely people need to listen to that podcast that you did. And you got awards and all for it. You did media training. So you seem to be getting involved and you work here as well and you're studying. So how has the transgression been and how have you got used to life here?
A couple of times I said the same thing. So you have only one life, and sometimes you can decide like about war. But now you are in a new place. Let's imagine you're in a new place and you can cry all the days or in some, and it's good. It's okay if you are crying after war, you know. But for example, 3 days later or 7 days later or 2 weeks later, you're starting to think, what can I do?
Yes.
It's a simple question for everyone, in every country, in every nationality. And the only one reason when we lived usual lives in Ukraine, it was what can I do for myself today? Now we have probably 3 questions. What can I do for me? What can I do for Ukraine? And what can I do for Ireland?
Yes.
So you're starting to look for any opportunities for lessons English, for English classes, for example, for any events where you can be involved.
Yes.
Just to keep your brain busy all the time. To spend like time here and to understand where are you and what are you going to do next.
Yes, because it's the unknown, isn't it? You don't know when things are going to stop.
Yes.
And you're going to be able to go back to your life in Ukraine. So for the time being, although it's temporary, you don't know how long. It's like how long is a piece of string.
Yes.
You don't know how long that temporary is going to last. Is it a few weeks? Is it a few months? And as it has happened, it's years now.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you do have
it's
to
the biggest
start.
problem for
Yes.
us for now.
Yes.
Really, because we don't know what will be with us in the future.
Exactly. But you have to make.
What choice we must.
Well, this is it. But
Yeah.
you can't just procrastinate. You can't just sit around.
No, it's
You need to still live
something.
and do something.
Of course.
And that's why, I mean, you're doing a course, aren't you? You're studying at the moment.
Yes, I study in Charity Biz Center in business administration course.
Yes.
I'm so happy that I
Yes.
study. Yes, it's very useful, I think.
It will be because you had your own business previous to
Yes.
this. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So,
But I don't know before anything about tax system in
Yes.
Ireland, about bookkeeping in Ireland. It's more different than
Yes.
in Ukraine.
so it'll be all, I mean, and even those skills, they can transfer. The
Yes,
business
yes,
administration,
yes,
it can
yes.
transfer if you're going home.
And I hope I will improve my English
Your English is great. It's a lot better than my Ukrainian.
Definitely. Thank you.
So let's go on to then your reflections on the Ukraine and maintaining contact with your family and your friends over there. How do you do that, Olena?
Usually you're calling, in usual life it looks like that. You are reading news.
Yeah.
You saw some bad news and you start for your first thought, oh, I have a friend there, or I have a relative there.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you start first message, hi, how are you? Is everything okay?
Yes.
Yes.
I think every Ukrainian have got and sent the same messages 2 years.
Yes.
Because it's for me, if I see, for example, Kiev and my brother is near, so you're starting, nervous. Is everything okay? Or it had to be in Lviv, where is one of my friends, or in Odessa, or in Dnieper, it's new city. So closer and closer to our enemies.
Yes.
Because it's not only about life, because so many people were injured, actually. So. And you are keeping touch in every way you can. So usually it's messengers. So I mean WhatsApp, Telegram, Instagram, Facebook, and so on.
Zoom, whatever you can do, FaceTime.
Yeah, so some of them.
Yes.
If you can get, you are trying to keep connection.
And then of course if they even have signal over there.
You're starting to nervous very much.
Yes.
You're waiting like 2 hours, 3 hours when they do not answer. It's like, and the difficult thing is just to wait. You are useless in this moment. You can't do anything in this moment.
Yes.
You can just wait. And sometimes it's difficult, really. But we all try to keep connection, of course.
Yes. You're actually working here and you're helping with Ukrainians here.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about that work there.
So I've got this position 8 or 9 months ago. I'm support worker of Ukrainian refugees in County Roscommon. So I thought that I'm fully ready for this job, but no. You have to have so many skills, so many passion, it's not about just work. So usually if you close your door, your work stopped, your working day, I mean.
Yes.
But if I'm on the phone and something going on, they can of course call me and try to describe and trying to help if I know. And I feel a huge responsibility, and Irina knows this. I'm not thinking about myself only. I'm all the time thinking about all the people. It's around 1,500 Ukrainians in County Roscommon. So, and I'm trying every day to find any useful information, any opportunities about job, about references, about English courses, any courses. So different questions about different topics, starting from the bank system to medical system, which is not easy, this.
And what services and supports are there for them? Because you haven't come over, there's still people probably new coming and then you can help with your experience. And
so usually I'm helping the first arrivals. They are in priority, of course, because they need to get a PPSN number. These children have to be in school. And medical cards. So you need to apply and wait and so on. But first we're starting with PPS number. So if you know that new people came, we usually organize some meeting, or I can meet them in Intro and Roscommon if they are nearby. So I mean, I can be in all the intros in the county. Just
right. Yes.
I want, but it's not so easy. So I usually help them just to translate, like a translator or interpreter, what they want, and it's much more easier and faster. Because of course they can use Google Translate on their phones, but it takes time. Everything is on time, So usually we try to help there. Then we try to say to HSCO, but usually they know before us that you people came from City West and they need to apply for medical cards. Some cases are really, urgent, because I've met, for example, last week a lady from my city actually, and she's from the cancer. So it's cancer of her breast, and they remove the breast, so the part of breast. So
And she needs
she started to
treatment.
cry and just like, are you Lena? Somebody said that you can help, please help, and she's crying. And you need to take it all and to help in some way to this woman. But
Yes.
she came like 2 days ago, and I said, okay, relax. We will say to HSE, so you need to get a PPSN number, and we will apply for medical card, and we will find you GP like. Priority, it's priority. Such
Yes.
Such people, yeah.
Yes. And people are coming who don't have as good English as either of you, and it's very, very difficult. Have you found now that our government departments, HSE, social welfare departments, any of the support, have they got translators now in their offices for
It depends of counties, of course, and I know that in some counties in Intro they had their own interpreters, like
Right.
when they invited them. But for example, I'm not sure, but probably County Mayor has 3,500 Ukrainians, so it's a lot of people. They had to have their own interpreter because it's too many people. So it's not my main position to be in trail all the time. I'm just coming to help. It can be 1 hour or 2 hours, because we have another duties. We would say.
so many other things.
But HSC, of course, they can invite interpreters as well. But if I can help and I have time, of course I can be. And also I'm going every week now. I'm helping county council. Because they are looking, so it's a good very project to offer a home for Ukrainians, and people can, Ukrainians, I mean, they can come and fill the form, and they can get a house on this program. So it's very good, and I'm also trying to.
How long would they be waiting though for that?
It depends on the houses. Unfortunately, I didn't see in county any other new buildings. I'm sorry to say this. But and I know that Ireland has the problems with homeless people as well.
Yes.
So it's about.
There's an outcry now. Simon Harris was just putting out for anyone in construction.
Yeah.
They want them to come home because they want to really get into building.
So I know that Roscommon Leader Partnership is in collaboration with all main sources of help. I don't know how to say. So main offices. Yes. So everywhere that they ask to help us, we will come. So I know that it were meetings with the Roscommon Family Resource Center as well. So people are coming. Some projects are also they're doing together, or some thoughts or some experience, or sharing the information. So we try and for example, I was also translating the posters, all the posters for child committee, for youth center, for Roscommon Family Resource Center, for county council, for HSC, so for everybody who asks for help. So that's why I'm saying it's not about position. It's not only about work. It's about way of my spending my life now.
Yes.
I feel it's like this.
You're in a great position that you're helping. Yes. That you're while you're learning how you can survive here, you're then passing it on and you're helping others. So it's fantastic.
We were new here, so nobody. So everybody tried to help us, but no Ukrainian workers. I mean, you are trying to do this, and it's our first experience was in Ireland, and we were a little lost because you are lost.
We are lost too, because Ireland, it's our first experience of
as well.
Really, people coming from war like that and having to come so quickly and in such large amounts. That it's so I think they're doing their best, but probably more can be done.
Of course, they provide so many services.
They are providing
They
so
promised
much,
to us to give us everything. I mean, temporary protection, PPS numbers, opportunity to study, opportunity to work, opportunity to have a medical card or medical insurance, GP visit cards. I mean, so medical service is very important. Our children can go to school like usual, normal children of Irish children. So the same equal rights, I would say. So it's.
And now, I know Roscommon is such a friendly place. So have you come up against any negativity in your time here?
No, I think no.
No.
People in Roscommon and whole Ireland, it's very kind. It's true.
That's good.
Every person what I know try to help you.
That's a good endorsement.
What I like in Ireland, all the time people smile.
Yes.
It's true. It's true.
It's really help us because we have a lot of stress.
Of course.
Trauma, yeah.
Yes, and when people only smile and ask hi,
Yes.
it's very nice.
It's
It
little
is.
things.
It is.
It's part of our healing, actually. I think so.
It's needed, isn't it?
Yes,
A
yes.
smile can just turn your day right around.
I think Ukrainians must learn this.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
That's it. Yeah, so you're learning that.
We try.
Now I try study and I try find job.
Yes.
A job here, and maybe I stay here.
Yes.
But I'm not sure.
That's it.
It's really difficult.
It's really, it's
questions
all up in
for-
the air. You
No.
really don't know. But for
Yes.
the moment, you're happy here,
Yeah.
and you would
Yes.
prefer things to have not had that change, that
we
turn.
try live like a full life.
Exactly. It's all you
Because
can do.
Ukrainians know what mean lose all what you have in one moment.
Yes. Yes.
So we need enjoy
Yes.
and be happy now, right now.
So then, in saying that, in what to bring, is there anything else that you wish more people understood about the experience of refugees and displaced persons?
As for me, of course, Ireland is not my home. It's true, but at this moment, I feel that Ireland is like your best friend. It's near. It's helping you to go through all the darkest period in your life. It's supporting you. It's smiling to you. It's giving you a hand. It's giving you advice. And it's always like nearby. So I feel in this part of my moment that it's like a best friend, to have the best friend. And I want to say that it's very important to keep yourself busy, to not to lose hope, trying to do every little step by every day, trying to find the opportunities, and Ireland is full of opportunities. If you want to dance, you will find. If you are, I don't know, singing, you will find a choir. Yeah. If you are looking for a job, you will find this.
Yes.
So it's possible. Everything is possible, and you need to understand that your life in Ukraine will never return. I mean, it's the hardest thing to understand that everything is changed forever. Even if you return home, it will be never the same. But every step of your life, you can do something good. You can be proud of yourself. You can make people happy.
Yes.
And I think it's our turn to make Irish people happy.
And what about you?
I can add that the most important is your life.
Yes.
It's very difficult and very sad to leave your homes, but if it's too dangerous, you must go. And you don't need to be very scary, because all who do this, it's so nervous, it's so difficult. But people help you.
Will help you. It's about
You're not
control.
alone.
Yeah.
You're not alone.
Yeah, no,
People
definitely.
always help you.
That's it.
Because we try to control all our life. I mean, adults, normal adults. And now you need, if you are coming to another country, you need just to trust the destiny.
Yes.
It's not so easy.
Yes.
Like, I give you destiny, I give you all my life. Let's decide what you have for me.
Yes. And to, as you said, not to lose hope, and to make
Yes.
the most,
Yes.
make the most of this experience. This is where you're at the moment. So anyone coming in, that they feel frightened and really upset and angry, to let that go and just grab everything. Take the hugs that Ireland is giving.
Yes.
Take the hugs that Ireland is giving, and make the most of this time. That's it. Is there anything else, just in what ways do you think that Ireland could further support refugees maybe and people who have fled?
So as a support worker, I have thousands of requests. The most important, I know I can give some steps. Everybody asking about English courses. It's more and more English courses. They are asking about more medical service, but it's not about quality, it's about quantity. So I think because of us you need more doctors, or for example they think we have Ukrainian doctors as well, so maybe it will be some simple procedure for Ukrainian doctors to become a doctor in Ireland and to take this pressure, on the medical system. Yes, just for Ukrainian people. I'm not talking about Irish people, Ukrainian. And I know that some problems are with people who are looking for a job. I mean, to find some simple job without little level of English. That's the most common request to me. But the most important for people, I came to Ireland for 3 months, but I am more than a year now.
Yeah.
So that's why if somebody is asking about our plans, it can be like normal plan. And what I would like, if it will be very clear procedure how to stay if you want to stay in Ireland after war, or how to leave in what period, or what will be with people who don't want to return or can't return, like in Irina's example, if the territory is occupied or fully destroyed.
So you can't go home.
So I would like, if it will be possible to create this plan, or to give us this
I think
clear procedure.
At the moment they are trying to change the plans, it was up to 3 years or whatever. But I think there's talk underway, and they're trying to change this. But as I said, it is all new to us as well, to Ireland. And the government, and they are trying to change the plans, and they will need to. Nobody knew that it was going to go on as long as it has. But you're amazing. I think you're amazing. To be so upbeat with all that's going on. Yeah.
Thank you.
So thank you for joining me. Thank you.
We want
Don't cry because
thank you for all Irish people. You're very helpful, you're very kind, and I think that much of Ukrainian thinking that Irish people, it's like our second family, and Ireland, it's like our second home.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you feel that way.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.